Mode select.
Spartans, welcome back. We are actually going to have an interesting video for you today. It's a little bit different. I did an interview with a company from Berlin. Sorry about that, guys. I think y'all just checked your phones. But I was out there in Berlin with Godson and a few other YouTubers, and we had a great time out there. We had a lot of fun reviewing a new game that just came out. It's called Dawn of Gods, and it was actually really fun. I'll post a video on that later this week, but if you want to check out the game, click that link in the description below. Download it. Let me know your thoughts on it, because I'm actually doing some gameplay later on it. But this is actually the really cool interview I had with the COO, Tom, and he did a great job. I had some funny questions for him, and he just handled like a pro. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know your thoughts. There's a little poll if you want to click that up in the right-hand corner. It's a little I. Click that and answer any questions you can. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
What's going on, guys? We're here at Area Games with the CEO, Tom, and it's a real big pleasure to meet you. We're talking about the new game they made, and we're just going to go over a few questions. If you want to tell me about your daily, what you do on a daily basis, it'd be great.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm the COO for Area. I've been here for 4 years. Okay. I'm American, as you may tell from the accent. Area used to be headquartered in the San Francisco area. Then we moved everything to here, Berlin, a couple years ago, and I decided to come along for the ride. I'm responsible for basically all the parts of the company that make money and run our live games, and that involves launching new games and running a bunch of games that we have on both PC and mobile platforms.
Well, I know a little bit about that stuff, and I'm very excited. I'm glad you're able to say that much, because it's actually a really, really exciting thing to see so many games coming out from a company. I work with a lot of companies, and most of them do one game a year, if that.
Yeah.
And to see 4 games that we know are planned for mobile and
that's
single,
just for mobile, yeah.
Yeah,
and we have another PC launch this year. We have a huge PC launch for 2017 that we haven't announced yet.
Okay.
So lots of fun stuff coming up.
It's exciting stuff. What is your favorite type of game to play? Because I know you were saying you're actually a player yourself. You're not just a creator, or a marketing officer.
Yeah, I've played a lot of MMOs. I go back to World of Warcraft. I played one of our games. It's a game called Scarlet Blade. It's a smaller game now, but I played it actively for 2 years, just about every night, and I knew more about that game than all of the team here working on it. So it was kind of fun to just share ideas with them and talk about it with them. But lately, I've been busier, and I guess maybe like a lot of people now, I'm fine playing mobile games on my phone and on a tablet at home. And don't feel quite, right now I'm a little intimidated by the big MMOs, right? It's such a time sink, and I realize how much time I spent on that MMO. It's like, okay, I'm fine.
PC games just take I love them. They just take up way too much time.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with you there.
And sometimes you want that deep experience, and that's what you want, and that's great.
I'm like spring vacation, but just don't have it anymore.
With Dawn of Gods, you have this mix of all these. We have over 150 different heroes. So lots of different options to play with and different styles. Some are stronger than others. People will find that out over time. That's what I really enjoy. But in terms of fun, I really like the gameplay with the gods. So I have 4 gods, and you can choose and mix and match the different abilities of the gods for your own play style. And one of my gods is a passive healer, which I really love because he just walks around, and every 15 seconds he's healing all the other gods, and it's so helpful to have that in the battle. And you can mix, and I have a ranged DPS guy. I have another guy that'll make everybody climb over the walls for 15 seconds. So now the walls in the base are not, it's like kind of like using a jump spell in Clash, right? But this mix of all these different gods, I think, really is interesting, because players can play the game in different ways.
And I agree 100%. I think that you said those are all small features, but I think they're extremely big game changers, as small as they are inside the overall
it's a simple
genre.
idea. Oh, one button, I can make all my troops, right? Simple idea.
It changes the way you play. It's like originally having to do all your wall pieces to the edge of your map. For anyone who actually played Clash of Clans way back when, you used to put all your walls, all 200 of them, to the edge of the map and then rebuild a base, whereas now you can just drag and drop. Simple things like that can make a game.
There's other things
way
that
better.
The troops get created faster.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different more battle modes. So actually the result of that is when I go home at night, I can play Dawn of Gods for like an hour, hour and a half straight. And I'm always doing battles, and maybe I'll have to wait 5 minutes for my troops to come back, but then I'm doing something else at that time. But this game, I can sit down and play and that's just so much fun. It's really, really addictive and really fun that way.
It really is. And the biggest thing that I've seen with your game that is different is I know a lot of the people, especially me, I spent a lot of money in Clash. So far, I've been playing a little bit, I haven't gotten super far, but I've seen and I've heard from other people who are a lot further than me that you don't need to spend money to get further into the game and to win. Like, if you're willing to put the time in, you will be able to advance.
Yes.
So it's not a pay to win, even though it is free to play.
Yes.
So, I mean, you could spend money in advance in any game, but I really love the fact that so far, from everything I've heard, if you're willing to put time in, you don't need to worry. You can play continuously and not have to spend money.
And it's easier to get gold and ambrosia in our game, and so it's easier to get resources than other games, and so that makes you build stuff faster. And yes, everybody can get those higher level gods.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate answering all the questions. I've got like one or two more small ones for you.
Okay.
A little bit different. It's a little fun.
All right.
First off, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes.
My favorite color is green, and I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe because I grew up in lovely Wisconsin like you, where it was very, very green in the summertime, at least, not in the winter.
Fair enough, fair enough. And if you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
Oh, bald eagle, definitely.
Okay.
And I've had dreams when I was a kid of flying. And I still sometimes have dreams like I'm a bird in flight. Maybe I was in a past life.
Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to slap the like, comment below, and of course, stay tuned for the next video, guys. And as always, I'll see you guys on Snapchat. Peace.